Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Oblivion, the remaster, obviously. We're heading along the road to Kvatch. In the last episode, we went and did Glarfir's lengthy quest and ran out of hard drive space. And now I'm under attack, okay. You know what, I've got a spell I should be casting to improve my magic skill. There we go, excellent stuff. Let's not question why this Khajiit was assailing us on the road. Might give their people a bad name. And we are once again overburdened. That's okay. We need the money. We need the money for repair hammers because, for some reason in this version of the game, combat feels a bit more forgiving, a little easier, but equipment seems to break a lot quicker than I'm used to. Then again, I haven't played the game properly in about 19 years, maybe. So, no, that's not true, not true. More like 10 or 11 years. You know, around the time Skyrim came out, or shortly thereafter. Now, let's just continue to gather supplies along the road. What is that? That looks suspiciously like a person. Like another Khajiit wearing furs who is likely to assault me, given half the chance. Let's get my shield spell ready. You really don't seem to have noticed me, do you? I can't get any sort of information on mouse over, and you know what? If he's just going to walk back to that camp, that's probably fine by us. And I've remembered the forwards motion key. Instead of constantly pressing W there. Q is right next to it. It's just normally the shortcut key for Skyrim. So, here we are. Why am I recording this tonight? Well, two reasons. Firstly, Glarfir's quest is not the most exciting thing in the game, and what can come after it is much more exciting and fun. Also, if this episode's shorter, it will allow me to clear up the space that the Glarfir episode is currently occupying on my hard drive. I can only keep so many backups. And when an episode is that big, the file size increases exponentially. Like, literally, if an episode goes over about 3/4 of an hour, the file size sort of doubles or something, you know, and it triples at an hour and a half or 2 hours. It gets huge, you know. And that's with optimization. I see imps over there by some kind of firelight cave, it says. Well, these places would be lovely to explore, except we have a priest to find. Hopefully we can receive his blessing. More importantly, we have a rather important message for him. I see an old ruin over there. Lots of places that it would be fun to come and visit later on. For now, though, we have a mission and we don't want to tarry too long. Says he, being fully overburdened. I pressed the wrong button again because I wanted to be... Right, you. Absolute shitter. Okay. I think we got his attention. He's shooting fire at his arse. Don't know how he does that. Typical Bethesda jank, if you ask me. Oi! That's better. Well, that works out okay, technically. The other one doesn't seem to be bothering us yet. And we're making good progress along the road. I mean, it's going to eat into the episode time a bit, but that's okay. We need the money to buy repair hammers to maintain better equipment, stronger equipment. And also, if we can build up our skills, our equipment will be more durable. Far more durable, in fact. So perhaps I'm just having memories of when my characters were more capable and could look after their equipment better instead of bashing it up and breaking it all the time like clumsy idiots. You never know. Ah, here we are. Let's keep our axe ready in case there are signs of danger. Rasava camp. That sounds like Khajiit live there. It sounds like they're likely to waylay me. I better prepare myself. I do not like the stupid axe punch. Which, interestingly... Hold. Why can't I do heavy attacks anymore? What happened? Oh, game, what have you done to my beautiful heavy attacks? They're gone. Can't hit the options menu from here. Well, whatever's happened, I'll just have to rely on some light attacks for a while. Less staggering of enemies. How bizarre. I wonder if it's to do with being over-encumbered. That could make a lot of sense, actually. Okay, let's operate on that assumption and see how things work when we're not carrying so much. Now, one of the reasons combat is so forgiving in this version of the game is the regeneration of health and magicka outside of combat, a la Skyrim style, instead of them remaining at their end of combat levels. I don't recall having them refill automatically after every fight. That was a new thing with Skyrim. And we got to be nearing that camp now, right? Yeah. Where? I hear... Oh no, that's exploration music. Okay. I was hearing the strong rhythmic beat coming in and thinking, sounds like one of the battle tracks. But I couldn't quite identify which. Well.
Jump on my sword while you can. Fall before me, Breton.
A Dunmer. So be it.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Not exactly. The baby's gonna chop your fucking ass to bits. Yes, hit my shield. There we go. thought I heard the start of a battle track again there, so I did a quick look round to see where the foe might be coming from. And it would appear they were coming from nowhere. Gnolls meeting camp. Oh no, I don't think there are any gnolls in the game, ironically. Although there are plenty of other classical monsters. I almost pressed the wrong button there to put my weapon away. Caught it just in time. So there's a soldier doing his patrol, going along the road, checking everything is safe. All appears to be well in the world. We are nearing Kvatch. Our destination is not too far away, at which we should be able to lighten our burden, lighten our load, take some of the weight off, and maybe rest after we have found Martin. Well then, onwards. Can't be very far now, surely. Well, we're over halfway from Skingrad, that's something. Turns out it's a little further than it at first seemed. There's a deer. I won't exactly call it frolicking, but it's enjoying nature, as it should. Is there something wrong with this rock? No, it's just a shadow. It looked like part of the side of the rock was missing, and I was gazing into some bizarre hollow stone, emptied out by some strange magical forces. A stone that would be oddly invisible from the inside. Ah! Another deer. It's found a friend. How delightful. They're running along the roads again. That's not very animalistic. A dog barking. Certainly sounded that way, and that looks like it could very well be the city walls. Excellent. And of course we know what lies beyond those city walls. The city. I know, right? I know. Yes, we're approaching from the eastern side, although we shall actually approach from the south. Wonderful. How marvellous. What is that barking sound? Could it be the strangely missing gnolls? No, they would yelp, wouldn't they? That's okay. Every step towards our destination, during which we are not attacked, is a step towards victory. This road is far from safe, although the patrolling soldier does help Mortal Camp. Mortal Camp. Those doomed to die. Rather destined. Let's absolutely overburden ourselves further. And then see what we can make of this. Okay, intelligence, fatigue. Still, personality, fatigue, magicka. Hey, didn't we have... Ooh! Okay, one moment. Now, most of the ability score drains are so short-lived. Let's see, we have plenty of these. Restore strength. Okay, what else we got? Fatigue. Resist paralysis. We do have Restore Magicka. Oh, no, not... Wait, what? No. Bugger off. Oh dear, okay. Now let's make as many of these as we can. Oh, we can make loads. We have now practiced our potion making a bit. Let's see what else we can come up with. That pumpkin looks heavy. Petty restore fatigue, or fatty gay if you're French. Who are you calling fat and gay? Nobody. That's the French for you. Right, so. They say things differently. Oh, really? I should know that already, shouldn't I? We have filters. Okay, interesting. Fortified personality. Resist disease. Aha! Okay. How do I close the filters so that I can then select these? Okay. Well, I'd say that's our potion crafting done for now. And it has pushed us closer to level 4, for which we should presumably rejoice in the not too distant future. Okay, sounded like something bad happened to the animal there. I should probably not investigate. It will distract me from my quest. Then again, there's nothing wrong with a bit of compassion, and the animals do not appear to be harmed. We've created 23 new potions and are subsequently still over-encumbered. What is this? Ah! I'm used to the elf cups looking so much smaller. Oh, I see ground under the edge of this rock. Clearly I am having texture issues tonight. That's okay. I mean, it's a miracle my computer can handle this game at all. Let's get our shield spell ready, as we appear to be approaching a camp where nasty bastards might be about to try and do us in. It is a phenomenon we have observed in the past. I see no nasty people. But still, it would be good to have my wits about me and my shield spell to hand. And as we stroll ever onwards towards our quest destination, Our quest's destination, not quest destination. That would be silly. Oh, what happened here? Right, you. Who could this be? Bandit, hedge wizard. He shall rob no more. The wolf has put paid to his sins. Perhaps that is the sound of an eruption that I heard, as an animal appeared to be. It was after the deer yelped though, so the wolf doesn't make much sense. Maybe I just got lucky there. Sometimes these things happen after all. We truly cannot be far from our objective now. And I pressed the wrong button to put my axe away. It's fine, it happens. That's okay. I see some kind of deer up ahead. Antlers too, must be male. Well, antlers that size, yeah, absolutely. How are we doing? We are very much nearly there. Excellent. Let us appreciate what is to come. And of course, if you're familiar with Old School Oblivion, you'll have a pretty good idea what's coming. And if you're not, enjoy a new experience. Also, if you're experiencing this for the first time vicariously through my playthrough, I really am honoured to have you here with me at this point. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do, whatever your experience may be. Daedric Moor must be further away than where I'm going. I'm just following the road. Actually, it's not that further away, is it? Am I still only coming around the side of it? No, I'm pretty close now, okay. Let's keep at it then. I was looking up for the city walls. You'll notice a lot of those trees seem to be very devoid of foliage, as if all the leaves have been blasted from their trunks in some manner of unpleasant incident. We should take that as a warning sign and trudge onwards towards our goal, borne down once again by the weight of our armour. We're working on that, okay? If we get a level, we can push up our strength, increase our carry weight a bit. We probably need to do that this level. But we're also looking forward to lightening our load. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to be replacing this axe with something less heavy in the future. It has served me well, but I honestly could do with some slightly lighter equipment. Probably a sword or something. A mace would be heavier still, I believe. You know what, maybe I should light a torch to help guide me on my way in this darkness. I mean, I can see, but the thing is, torches have weight. There we go. When this burns out, it shall hopefully no longer burden me. Burn, burden, burn. Light my path. Grant warmth and choking smoke. But most importantly, illumination on the road. That I might find that which I seek. I hear owls hooting. The hour is indeed growing late. It would be a pleasure to soon reach Kvatch. Oh! Someone is sprinting at me now.
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Run? From what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Daedra overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
Surely the whole city cannot yet be destroyed, leveled, razed to the ground.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
How did you get away?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
And he flees back towards the whole thing instead of running away from it. You know, sometimes he will run past you, but quite often he'll just leg it straight back there and then sort of disappear and never arrive or something. So now we know something bad has happened to Kvatch. Especially if he's telling the truth. And most of the NPCs in this game, in addition to being omnipotent, are rather honest about what they know. In which case, when we get there, we should definitely lighten our load, as we're likely to be needed fighting off the daedra. Additionally, fighting daedra should definitely get us to level 4. However, fighting daedra is extremely challenging at this level. So we will have to see how it goes. The stars in the night sky evoke a feeling of safety, peace, calm, yet we know there is villainy ahead that must feel the righteous hand of might and justice. It would seem we're in for a lengthy night. It's interesting how it spanned the camera so far to see him when I was looking at him in the first... Wait, is that him? I believe it is. He has returned to gaze upon the ruination. He is fleeing for his life. Look at him. Look at him run. He doesn't have time to speak, as he stands there, not even taking a single step. And there's that sound that sounds like an Oblivion gate opening again as we discover a new location. I wonder if someone's modded that out yet. There are a lot of mods for this game already out. And it's been out, you know, less than a week, I think. I see tents down there. So the guards have managed to pull some people out of the city and set up a sort of refugee encampment. A place where these people can hopefully take up residence until a better place for them is sorted out in the future. Let us pray that Martin made it out alive. Who are you? You're standing there. You appear to be facing this way. And the deer does not appear to be afraid of you. Truly, I am impressed. Let us introduce ourselves to these people and practice our speechcraft skill.
I just keep going until I drop.
What do you want?
Well, hello.
So?
Oh, you really don't like me. Okay. Loves that one. Don't like that one. Okay, so...
That's really funny. What nonsense. That's I doubt it.
Okay.
Don't waste. You win this. I doubt it. That's really funny.
Okay.
Don't talk such.
Yep.
I can't.
Yep.
I doubt it. That's great. How's it go again?
God. Okay.
I like that. You've got a point. Not now. I doubt it.
Good.
You win this. Don't talk such. I doubt it. Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
Right.
I can't argue with. I doubt it. Would you? What nonsense.
That's good, right? What happened to Kvatch?
Late at night, while we were all asleep, the door to Oblivion opened. Daedric came out and set fire to the town. Many people died, but some got out alive.
Who's this Captain Savlian Matthias?
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together. You mean the priest? I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
It sounds like he's the man I need to see.
Take care.
Let's keep on going. Sorry, dear. Don't mind me. A gate to Oblivion. Guess where we're going to be going. The game's named after it, after all. Hello.
I've looked at...
I don't have much. I lost everything.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Who are you?
What?
Someone desperate, I can tell. Hates. Okay. So if we go
Blah,
bop,
blah.
bop,
Where'd you...
bop,
You're wasting your
bop.
breath. Thank you. Don't make
Do-
me. Is
do-
that... I
do-
like you.
do-
I like that. A lot.
do-
That's blah, blah. Is
do-
that... It's good
do-
of you to say so.
Yeah, okay. We'll go one more.
Is
Boop.
that...
Boop.
Oh, not.
Boop.
You're... That's really funny.
I'm glad you think so. Well, I hope I've lightened your mood a little. What about Kvatch?
I don't like to talk about it. I don't remember much. I woke to screaming and fire. I ran. I was lucky. I survived. My friends weren't so lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's trade.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
She has 5 repair hammers. Guess what I'm going to be doing. Right, we don't need this.
Fine
Or
transaction.
these.
You've made a good bit of...
Can definitely let some of these go.
You've made a good bit of... That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal.
I'll take all of those, if I may. Armor. Nothing great for my legs. Okay, worth checking. Those leather trousers are going to need some serious repair.
Thank you for your business.
You're welcome. What do you know about the Grey Fox?
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Really? Interesting.
Good day.
Well, let's get mending. I will start with these, obviously. Sounds like we may have leveled. And indeed we have. In which case, I'd like to put my torch away for a moment. No point going to bed with a lit torch. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? We need to massively improve our carrying capacity and our ability to receive damage. Additionally, willpower. Let's put a point there. And a point here, why not?
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire. Something worse.
We've been hit hard, but we'll come back.
Indeed, I truly hope
Yes.
so. Let's lighten your mood. Give you courage in these dark... Okay, she likes that one. Oh, God. Okay,
You can't. Don't talk. That's
right.
pretty good. Don't
Yep.
try. My life. Yeah, that's just talk.
Eesh.
Gracious. Sure. Is that? Don't waste your flattery on me. Is that so? My life is good one. Don't try to manipulate me. Good one. Don't
dream of
try.
it, darling.
Is that so? Gracious. What a hero.
Doesn't want to let me go any higher. Okay. What can you tell me about Kvatch?
It looks bad. It is bad. But we're tough. We'll rebuild. The guards have to clear the ruins first. That won't be easy. But I'll be here. This is my town. Nothing is driving me out of here.
It is, of course, entirely
care.
possible that by leveling up, I have made the upcoming challenges much harder.
You picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
I certainly did. Wait, you trade? Okay, well,
Make it
first
quick.
off, let's cheer you up a bit.
Whatever you want.
You're a big fat... Was that supposed... Sure. That's cute.
Okay,
Was that supposed... Blah, blah.
now we know what we're
Whatever you
dealing
want.
with.
No more.
Duh.
I'm not... Good
Duh.
one. You're pathetic. I'm not buying that. That's pretty good. You're full of it. No more.
Yeah.
You're frightening me. Sure. Don't. I'm not... You're pathetic.
Whatever you want.
I doubt you. That's pretty... Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What
a
you got, lady?
bore. I have potions and
Oh,
everything you need to make your own.
Excellent.
What will it be?
Well, for starters, resist magic could be really good. 15%, that's pretty brilliant, actually. Well, look, I've made some potions and I need to get rid of
That's a
them.
good deal. An excellent bargain. A fine transaction. A good price for a good...
I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for weight limits.
An excellent bargain.
Oof.
A good price for a good customer. A
Right.
pleasure to serve you. You too.
Away we go. Oh, hang on.
What can I do for you?
Tell me what happened to the city.
Go look for yourself. The town is gone, and most of its people. The daedric came out of the gate in the middle of the night. People who fought died. People who ran, they at least had a chance.
I see.
Good day.
Now. Hello.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Interestingly, he had the crown logo for a quest's essential NPC. he didn't have one before.
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
What's this about a chapel?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. What next?
A new quest has been added. Look, you've got to have hope.
Hope is gone. The enemy has won. In the West, people are even starting to disappear. The gods have forsaken us.
A new quest, A Wound in Time, has been added. I have it on good authority, but that is a new quest that didn't exist in the original game. Unfortunately, whatever it is, it will distract us from our main mission here, and is something we cannot afford to do right now. What's this about a covenant?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
You mentioned people disappearing in the West.
The Divines are powerless to stop all these threats. Even as we speak, people are disappearing near Anvil, and I foresee a terrible threat. One even the gods should fear. You are a noble soul, and a follower of the Nine. I am more than a humble priest, and represent an order that stood for Akatosh for centuries. I feel these disappearances are an insult to Akatosh's commands. Will you investigate the ruins of Beldeburo and help us?
I shall. Apparently the quest has been updated. And there's something about a prophet as well.
He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true. And that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself.
Sounds like something the Mythic Dawn cult would say.
So?
Can we lighten his mood? Okay.
Don't try to... You can't... I salute. That's pretty good.
I
What
was
nonsense.
correct.
That's just my life. Not bad. Not bad at all. What nonsense. You'll waste my life. That's pretty good.
Is
that... Don't try to manipulate... That's a good one.
Yeah.
Not bad. Don't waste your... You can't... That's amazing.
Learning how the wheel works is how to work the skill.
Farewell.
Alright, well. I intend to... The heavy attack is back. I intended to test. I have now tested. It's all good. Let's even have a little bit of a sprint here. We rested a little after our long and weary journey on the road. But now the city needs us. Look here. The ground is blasted and still engorged with flame-like resonance. Let's ready our blade. And now the skies burn red.
Why? Whoa! Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
A noble endeavor. What happened? What of Kvatch?
My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
I'm here looking for a priest called Martin.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Kvatch. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them. At least safe for the moment. If he's not...
And may the gods help him. Speaking of helping...
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Right. What about the Oblivion Gate? What can you tell me?
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Of course. Then I'll go and try to close it.
Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
I'll take that coin. Ooh. Oh shit, sorry. I was trying to hit the monster. Those guards are good shots of those arrows. Now then. Oblivion awaits. Let's go to our destiny. And keep an eye on the time. This one might be a bit... Oof, yeah. Okay. Ground's still loading in. We see two scamps running at us. Okay. Oh no, were we too late?
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken... They were taken to the tower.
It's all right. What's going on?
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
I could ask him to stay here with me. If I do, he will go on the mission with me and die eventually. Get out of here. Captain Matthias needs your help. Perhaps we'll meet again in better times.
The captain is still holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
You do that. Take courage, good man. Now. Those large gates are closed. That bridge appears to be... There's a skull and a spike. I'm just going to do a quick recording check. And I think what I'll do is pause the episode here. Or pause recording here just to save on disk space. One moment. All taken care of. Let's continue. Now. We want to be on the lookout for anything and everything. Also, I know I'm going the wrong way. Ah. So the scamps are not immune to fire. This one has wandered into the lava and will no longer be a threat for us. However, what if we explore? We really shouldn't. But what if... That does look rather tasty. I will stop here. I will, however... Oh, hello. Got him. Now, this flesh pod contains gold and the skin of a scamp. Presumably not the one I've just slain. Let's head back the other way and prepare ourselves for probably our most dangerous experience in the game so far. Yeah. I'm just staying this side because that looks a bit too dangerous. Now we stand in the plane of Oblivion, and it is hellish in its nature. Horrific, wicked, nasty, malicious, and extremely hostile. We will be sneaking for a lot of our time in here. It's not obligatory, but it will really, really help. As we come to the edge of this broken bridge and gaze down upon the landscape below, let's just scope out our path. There's another scamp. We'll be on the lookout for him. Now, there's not a lot out here we can realistically hide from. Our objective is to get to the tower the soldier mentioned. The tower being over there. Once we get inside the tower, we will have to sneak quite a bit. We will also have to fight quite a lot as well. I already said empty. Why did I bother? Right. Now we know there's a foe somewhere in this area. There. Let's charge. I need to pay more attention to when it says empty. Now, this looks a little more sort of melted and less sort of like wrought metal than it used to, I believe. So there are differences. These bloodgrass plants will attempt to whiplash us and injure us. A lot of the plants here are trying to kill us. And I believe those let out poisonous gas when we pick them. Oh joy, we've just had some ability score drained very briefly. Alright. Let us press on. This looks like we can reach it. Those rocks come tumbling down. Now, I do believe there is a scamp up ahead who can run into those rocks and get killed if we were going faster. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come on. Coward. Right. So it would seem he's a little smarter than his predecessor. Although, not anymore. So be it. We're managing okay. There are more of these fleshy pods. Oh no. Okay, one moment. My mouse batteries appear to have died. On top of everything else. Okay. Well then. Fortunately, I can open the character menu and thus pause the game momentarily while I fix this awkward problem. Right, are these ones recharged? The problem with rechargeable batteries, of course, is eventually they just recharge less and less and less until there's nothing left. How about this? Yep, that works. Okay, good. I will have to recharge those later. But at least our quest has not been stalled entirely for the night. That is most excellent. I just have to find somewhere to put these. There we go. Wonderful. Now then. I see you. Right, well, let's get a little archery practice in then. Oh, come on. We ideally want him back. Oh, wait, actually, no, hang on. Got some iron arrows as well. We may need some other target practice. That was a plant trying to kill me. Now. Excellent stuff. In this area are small, circular, spiky creatures. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong button. I tried to open a shortcut. Right. Steel. Yeah, you shoot me, I'll shoot you. Right, then we want iron arrows and to heal up. So as I was saying, in this area are small circular creatures with spiked ridges around the edge. They do not move, but if I draw too close, they will spring up into the air and then explode. They're like living demonic landmines. Where? Over there. Okay, well, no, wrong bloody button again. Okay. That's going to become an outstanding issue, isn't it? Right. Our axe is certainly helping. So these are part of one of those. And our goal is to get to the tower gates. That looks suspiciously like it needs to be filled full of arrows. The whole land seems to be trying to kill me. It's like Australia. And we really need to mend our trousers again. Can't wait to replace them with something made of metal. Ooh. What is that? That's my shield. Why? There we go. And down this path are the 2 blocked gates on the bridge that we initially saw. Wait. What manner of arrow was that? Dremora field arrow. Heavy too. Oof, okay. And now we begin what used to be an incredibly dangerous part of the game. Our very first Oblivion Gate. At which point I should do a quick recording check. All wonderful. I should also actually do something very sensible. Okay. So definitely saving. And then we sneak. And pray. Although the fact that we will regenerate health and magicka in between combats will make this much more manageable. These blue wells would fully restore our magicka, or restore a significant portion of it. This is now somewhat redundant because after a fight we just have to stand still a little bit and wait. I see you. Shit, there's a second one. Okay, we're fighting. Really? The other one hasn't seen us. Excellent. There are also red healing wells that replenish health. Again, they seem to serve little purpose now. Can we just wait for him to go away? The fact that we now restore energy after a fight means we don't need to worry so much about avoiding him, but he may attract more attention from other, more dangerous foes. So now we press onwards to a particularly dangerous area. Four. What's that? That's no good. Right. That is fortify fatigue. Okay. And I did say it's worth it if we're going into a big fight, so... so far. We will chop you. Oh shit. Here we go. What the fuck is attacking me from behind? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to use this quickly. And then we will rob him of his belongings. Now, that could get a lot nastier. Because sometimes there are two of them. One spellcaster with a mace, the other one armoured. Speaking of which, these windows let in a dim, ruddy light from the world beyond. Stained glass window, the Oblivion portal, some kind of helmet possibly below, sort of insect-like thing, and then spiky blades rising from beneath. It looks very nasty. And we should probably avoid opening this door, as it's a parallel hall to that one. Let us, however, take this one. Both these doors on this wall lead to the same location. Now, at this point, we see this rising column of fire from the floor below ascending to somewhere above, and we will utilize these spikes for cover as we sneak our way up. We are seen. Where did you go? Oh, stamina. Okay, hold it. We have something for that, I believe. Let's heal up. Get that restoration skill improving. Something over there is hostile, may not have detected us yet, and is possibly even on a higher level of the tower. Oh no, we are fully detected. Now, let's just take a look at this mace. 4 damage, but weighs 43, right? This is the kind of nightmare that will keep us encumbered while we're in here, but it will also deal damage, and it won't be depleting our own equipment. Okay, so these stairs should go back down to there. Well, this ramp, rather. Okay, here we go. Corridors of Dark Salvation. They do mirror. No, they do not. We are fully detected. Let's get our shield spell ready. Whatever is hunting us now, it's not going to be that scamp. Okay, we have a door leading outside that needs a key. Well, he's down. We are still fully detected by whatever... I see you. Still detected. Okay, so cell door needs a key. 2 of those. And yes, this place is truly horrific. We can even try to loot the empty corpse if we wish. This door does not need a key, but it goes outside the tower. Presumably beyond it, we shall find the key we seek, as there appears to be no other way forwards at this point in time. We are also somehow still detected by something inside the tower. I know not what it may be. But while we remain unmolested by its vicious and evil attention, let us repair our equipment. As I imagine my trousers cannot repair when enemies are nearby. Fine. How about once we get inside here?
In the cage! Over here!
Now we can repair. Excellent. Let's do that. We're going to need it. Yeah, those trousers really need mending. A lot. I'm not going to repair this. As I have my own equipment that requires maintenance. Oh. Broke another. And another. Okay. A bit rough, but we'll manage.
In the
Also,
cage! Over here!
Don't draw attention to me. Oh, we're detected now. Oh, hello.
You should not be here, mortal. Your blood is forfeit. Your flesh is mine.
We'll see about that. Why are your teeth so clean? Wow, the reach on this mace is terrible. Unless he's using it.
Weak Fettlekin.
Where'd he go? Rain down blows on him from above. Is he inflicting fire damage on me with his mace? That would make a lot of sense. I should probably find one of my potions of stamina and of fatigue, rather. That'll do.
In the cage! Over here!
Oh.
Stay away!
And so you fool. Don't know why we'd want a skull, but there we go. Okay.
Quickly! Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
It's already in my hands. I can't open this.
Take the key, get to the sigil keep, and find the sigil stone. It's the only way. Don't worry about me. There is no time. Get moving.
I'll have to take your word for it. I'll also have to heal up a bit. Now. I probably need to mend my trousers again. Look, they will be being replaced with something much better at the earliest opportunity. But for now, it's very much damaged trousers time. Ooh, nearness of evil. An enchanted mace. Damn it, that might even be worth keeping. And you know what? Just for practice. Now, what is this? Weakness to fire on strike. Okay, so he wasn't dealing fire damage, he was just making me vulnerable to fire damage. Now, this ramp also goes down. And not just up. If we gaze down, it descends down to some kind of pool of blood by the look of it, and nothing overly special down there. Let's get out of here and be heading back to the main tower. We have a goal and an objective. Are we... We're hidden once again. That's excellent. Now, once we get inside the central tower, we will make our way up to this floor, where we'll have an option of going along the bridge to that tower. That tower has nothing special in and is full of Dremora who will be hard to fight. Very rewarding if we can defeat them all, but otherwise it's just a trap. We have no reason to go there. Yeah, see, I've got a memory from many, many years ago. Went there once or twice if I fancied a massive challenge. At the moment, because the game's been, you know, rebalanced, not so sure. Feels a bit easier, mostly because we replenish our resources after a fight. So both these doors seem to lead to the same place. Let's get our shield spell ready once again. Open the door with a sigil keep key. If I open the other door, they can come at me from two directions. If I stay here... Now, this level of the tower is ever so slightly different, isn't it? From what I remember. It's, not different from what I remember. From what I remember, it is different. As in, I remember this is not a mirrored layout. Because one side goes down to that side tower. Hello? Well, he's seen us now. Two doors. Oh goodness. The Blood Feast, if we recall, is the name for the central portion of the tower. We are concealed once again. Potion of Shock Shield. They have used lightning bolts. Oh no! Oh no! We need to go back and go the other way. Free? Yep, we definitely need to be headed in this direction. Why not build up a little mysticism practice while we're at it? In fact, that's something we should probably be raising a lot. Especially as Ma'ik Valaya says he has no need of it later in Skyrim. So why not enjoy it now while we can? We'll even throw in a repeat casting. There we go. And again, with our Magicka replenishing, we can spam this a lot more than we used to be able to back in the old days. Wait, what? Down there? Are you kidding? Why can't we just go this way instead? Oh, wait, is that going outside? It shouldn't be, should it? Okay. Wait, are we tracking the wrong spell? The wrong quest, rather. Let's change that straight away. yes, in this direction we should go. It would appear the enchantment on this mace is running low. And we hear bladed spikes thrusting. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay. I don't suppose we can crouch under them. And we're safely through. But there may be more. In fact, there are almost definitely going to be more. That is a door that leads onwards to our destination. Oh, that's a wrong spell. Yep, it's that way. This ramp leads down to the bridge to the other tower outside. There's a few more spikes, some dead scamps. For now, though, let us focus on our quest and step into the blood feast once more. Now, these ramps are also guarded, let's say guarded, by large spiked growths, like teeth or tusks or horns. My reasoning here is if I stand over by the wall, there's more vision area to be seen between them. If I stay close to them... Oh shit, hello! Enchanted only doesn't charge, that is fine. Don't like you. Right. We don't like this lightning, right? Shock shield. Could also do us some healing. Respite would be magnificent. Cannot drink any more potions right now. Okay. Fall by my hand, villainy. Now, where did your weapon go? Okay, the summoned creature is no more. Ah, there it is. Burden of anger. Another one. Well, let's swap and change. Drain strength on strike. Excellent against these buggers. Our trousers are down to 46%. Let's do some mending. As we are currently somewhat safe. That's not saying much, mind. Excellent. Oof. We'll leave that on 97, leave these as they are. And now we shall stand on this and wonder why. There we go. And teleport up to a second platform higher on the tower. And we are detected. Well, that was quick. Yeah, you stay there if you... I'm glad it's only scamps. Strength has been drained, I see. Well, your strength can be drained as well. No, it can't. What weapon are we using? Wow, that drained really quickly. Okay. I seem to recall these maces having a slightly longer handle than the old game. For now, though, the initial attempt to steal our way through this location, I think we're mostly done. We've encountered slightly less foes than before. The Dremora warriors were somewhat more prevalent. But as I said, you know, if you come in here in level 6 in the old game, all of the monsters are replaced by Clan Fears, and you're like, oh my god, why? Clan Fear are like the sort of dinosaur-looking Daedra. They're relatively small, but need magic weapons to hurt them, I think. And they've got a really nasty headbutt attack. I mean, I see charge on the weapon. It doesn't look completely drained. I don't think there's another one here to be hiding from, but I want to be careful just to be on the safe side. So, once we get through this door, we will encounter red healing fountains again. Those fountains are what made this... Hello? Wait a minute. There's stuff up here, isn't there? I'm not sure if it's a second door. There we go. Item was about to lose its strength. Yeah, absolutely, that's fine. I didn't make it. I didn't even own it. Got him. And he dropped his mace somewhere around here. Yeah. Possibly under his body? Yes. Excellent stuff. I knew I was expecting at least one more warrior, and I don't think I cast my defensive spell. Well, anyway, this mace is out of charge now, and I might as well use an unenchanted one just to cut down on the message notifications. What treasure can I find at this location, if any? None, it would seem. The Sigillum Sanguineus has been opened with the sigil key once again. And this would be the final level of the tower. There's a healing vessel for us. Again, if we were playing this old school, we would have been using potions and food and everything to get to this. Oh, we're up the top. That feels wrong. No, we're not up the top, are we? Look at it, all fleshy with big metal rings and bones holding it together. Up there. Up there is where we need to be. I think we need to teleport from there up to there. And climb up these bone spurs that look suspiciously like ribs growing from some great spine that have been attached to the wall with metallic, flame-infused growths. The whole thing is positively hideous and reeks of evil. Okay, what have we been detected by? Oh, is it something above us? Nope, it's right there. Now, at higher levels, the sigils at the top of Keat begin to summon in Dremora to make it harder to... Okay, we'll take his heart. And try and work out where his bloody mace went, because... Go on. Well, it seems to have eluded us, and we've got quite enough already, presumably. That does look like a teleport pad, but we don't know where it goes. It may not go up, and there are disgusting fleshy ramps we can use instead. Right now, you. There's no advancing power attack. Churlish knave. How about thee? Oh, that was good pickings. And a mace to go into the bargain. Excellent. Let us absolutely heal up. I should probably just use one of those healing fountains, but hey, it's restoration experience, right? There's another one of those fleshy pods. So let's empty that before we do our duty here. Here we go. We will step out onto this precariously balanced ring and do this. I seem to recall the character raising both hands before them when doing this previously, so the animation seems to have been removed. But look at this. The whole thing tilts and tips away, but we remained upright. And as it fades, Nirn once more comes into our vision. We are back in Tamriel. And it feels glorious. That is, at least if it finishes loading. And as soon as it does, I'm going to have to check that I'm still recording, because I don't... Ooh, yeah, don't want to lose all that. That was pretty epic. I must say, you know, it was harder in the old days because, you know, resources didn't replenish in between fights. Breaking the siege of Kvatch. Absolutely. The gates are restored after a little loading glitch. The sky is blue once more. And I am doing a recording check. Absolutely recording. Excellent. Let's trudge towards Captain Matthias and inform him of the good news. Hopefully we'll be able to rest and level up very soon. Because well, that blue sky has turned into night sky rather abruptly. Okay, no, it is roughly eventide, so it didn't just load in the nighttime slowly. I think that's the man we rescued.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, you poor man. I'm afraid that will continue for some time to come.
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Give me an hour or three. I'm not quite ready yet.
The longer we wait, the smaller our window of opportunity. Get ready, and do it quickly. We've got to move soon.
I know, but I've got an orcish blacksmith to go and see about some daedric
This is our
maces.
best chance to rescue the survivors from the chapel.
we're not allowed to rest in this bedroll, unfortunately. So we'll have to go all the way down to the camp anyway.
How could the Nine let this happen?
That's a very good question.
Are they angry with us? How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
Elend Vonios, be pleased to be alive. I staggered away from that. There were moments where it was extremely close. I'm not going to say it was easy, and I was expecting it to be difficult. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit harder. I do suspect I may need to consider raising the difficulty setting if I can. I do not appear to be able to. Unless I can go to the main menu, raise the difficulty setting, then load the save, and if the save is not associated... Yeah, if the difficulty is associated with the main menu and not the save I'm currently playing, that would be a way that I could raise it. Because at the moment, it feels a little bit easier than old Oblivion on the normal difficulty. I've heard that the next difficulty level up feels harder than that difficulty level did for Oblivion, so the rebalancing has tweaked stuff and feels weird. And people would be happy for a middle ground. There's loads of mods out. I'm sure people have balanced, tweaked, all sorts of things. Oh, also, here's a fun little fact, right? You know, the mod that got banned. Yeah, that mod. The one that replaced body type with male and female and character creation. Well, not only is it being reinstated, but more amusingly, another mod has come out which replaces body type with pronouns. So instead of picking male or female, you pick he, him, and her, she, whatever, if that's what you like. So hey, you know what? It's not necessarily for me, but I appreciate that it exists, and there are people who are going to like it. There's still lots of people complaining that there's only 2 gender options, whatever you call them. Ironic that they then chose to call it body type, isn't it? Like, why isn't there a third body type? Why do you think there isn't a third body type? Oh dear. Anyway, so I found that a bit amusing. But for now, we have closed the Oblivion Gate. The city of Kvatch is not yet safe. There are still demons within the walls. And we will need to go and rescue Martin the priest, who we came here to find. In fact, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have come here at all. But now, we are a goddamn hero. We closed the gate to Oblivion single-handedly. And the man we sent outside is going to be able to help us going in. And I believe these are city guards, but I think there's some Imperial Legion soldiers in the city, or they turn up and help us when we go into the city. And when they die, we can get their armor, and that's how we get the full Steel Legion armor. That is, of course, unless they have changed that. Repair hammers. I don't think she'll have replaced her inventory. I know that I can prioritize, but there's no... And there's the alphabetical. Come on. Oof, right, okay. Trousers are once again in sore need of repair. But we're upping our skills, which is excellent. I believe I heard our skill level up once again. Let's go sell these things to the smith. Oh, we made it. It's excellent. She's not asleep. She's normally standing over here-ish. Behind the Nord woman in the blue dress.
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this? How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
I don't know. What could we have done to deserve this?
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Indeed.
You closed the gate. That's the first good news in a long time.
I'm so glad you think so.
May I interest
Now,
you in some of my fine wares?
maybe if you got more repair hammers, but for now, why is her money not going down? For now, I am massively overburdened by these things. How am I doing? Still over? Well, I don't need this skull. What is it now? Or bone.
Fine transaction.
I'll sell those.
You drive a hard bargain.
And then I will
Another satisfied customer.
go and level up rather than
Easy.
see... no, see Sigrid
Thanks.
right now. She's here.
Kvatch is safer for all of us now you've closed the gate.
And she looks happy. Both eyes are open for once. What can I sell
interest
you?
you in?
Is oh my goodness. Okay. Should have used that at some point in there when I was being pounded with spells. Feather. Absolutely need to learn a feather spell. Or how to make some feather potions. Is that fortify or... It is. Okay. Oh, we don't have much we can do here. Okay. But wait. Does she have... No, she has no ingredients that I could
You too.
do stuff with. Alright, let's get some rest. This one will do. Just 1 hour. That's all I need. Everything you do is just a bit easier. More instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts, or just turned into a rock-hard, double-hard bastard. And then, agility is a bit on the low side. Willpower would be very good, though, for resisting magic. And boosting stamina, right? Let's see. Willpower greatly increases your maximum fatigue, something we definitely need to be doing. Alright, well, I think it's a good time to leave the episode here before I get really long. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and we'll be going to rescue Martin in the very next episode. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.